You're listening to Beyond Wellness Radio, bringing you the cutting edge in health, biohacking, and sports performance. Stay up to date and listen anywhere and anytime on your computer, tablet, or smartphone by subscribing on iTunes. Catch your host, Dr. Justin Marcagiani, as he answers your burning health questions as well as interviews from world-renowned guest experts. For more Beyond Wellness Radio, go to beyondwellnessradio.com.
Hey there, it's Dr. Justin Marcagiani. Welcome to Beyond Wellness Radio. Feel free and head over to beyondwellnessradio.com where you can access our full podcast transcriptions. While you're there, you can also sign up for our thyroid and female hormone video series. This series goes into the root cause of why your hormones are out of balance. While you're there, you can also schedule a functional medicine consult with Dr. Justin, myself, where we'll dig deeper into the root cause of your health challenges. Feel free and think of sharing this podcast with at least one person. This podcast grows by people sharing it. Sharing is caring. If you can think of one person that can benefit from this information, please feel free and share it. If you're enjoying the podcast, make sure you subscribe on iTunes. You can also click below the video or podcast where you'll see the iTunes review button and leave us a review. You can also sign up for the newsletter at beyondwellnessradio.com where you'll get updates before anyone else. Thank you so much and enjoy the show. And we are live in person. Evan Brand in the flesh. He took a early morning flight to come visit me out here in Austin, Texas via Kentucky. Evan, how you doing, brother?
Dude, glad we could get together, man.
Excellent. Very happy. So let's dig in. Evan, what brings you here to beautiful Austin, Texas?
Well, of course, to see you.
Yeah.
But then tomorrow I'm going to get a dental cavitation procedure done. And I guess we can go into the cavitations a bit. So 90% of people, when they get their wisdom teeth out, they don't get their, I think you call it a periodontal membrane. Is it called something else that you remember?
That sounds about right.
Periodontal membrane. It's a membrane in your gums that most surgeons don't remove. And so I've had this random, like I was showing him, like this jaw tension, this jaw, I would almost call it like a lock jaw, so to speak. And I've had several people say, Evan, it has to be cavitations. And so there's this dude here outside of Austin in Marble Falls that I should do a podcast with because he was actually on the Holistic Oral Health Summit.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
None of he was. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm going in and they're going to sedate me, conscious sedation. They're going to use fentanyl. And I was like, isn't that what killed Prince?
Yeah. That's an opiate, I think, right?
It's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good, but that's what they have to do because otherwise
it's anesthesia,
would
right?
probably be miserable. Yeah, it's propanol and fentanyl.
Right.
And it's going to be conscious sedation, which I've never had. I've only had normal, like fully asleep anesthesia, so I don't know how it's going to go. But that's what I'm here for. So I'm hanging out with Justin today, though. I came in a day early to make sure we can hang out.
Very cool. And then you mentioned on the x-rays for this, there were a couple like spots or shadows.
They look black. I don't know if you can find it. Well, I think it's on your phone, isn't it? That I texted it to you.
Do you have your phone?
I could pull it
up.
Yeah.
We'll get Evan's phone here and we'll show it to y'all so you can see what we're talking about. So very cool trying to get Evan's a stealth infection in his jaw addressed, which could help with some of his adrenal symptoms too.
Well, because if y'all listen to the episode we did, what was it, in the last month or so on blood pressure, I was talking about how my blood pressure was randomly spiking, and we're thinking that it could be these cavitations. And so that's what we're trying to investigate. So I'll put this up to the camera, but this is my x-ray, and I'm going to show Justin first. The black spots are what they're saying is
right there,
the necrotic bone.
There and there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You see that?
Oh, yeah, totally.
So I'll show you all here. Find the camera. So y'all can look at my x-ray. Look on the bottom edge here, and then here. That's where we're seeing what we think are cavitation.
Yeah, where that little shadow is. Let's show Facebook.
Yeah, sorry, I was away from the microphone, but this is what we're thinking are the cavitations. It's these black spots here. So look in the corner there. You should be able to see right there.
And then on the mirror side. So if we pull that over, right in that mirror side, right in there.
Right there. That's where we're thinking the black spots. We're thinking that's necrotic bone. And hopefully we're wrong. And I'd spent all this money and time to travel here. And the guy cuts me open and says, oh, nothing was there. Yeah. You're done, Evan. But he said he's 95% confident. And I'm pretty sure based on how I told you, it's just constantly sore and achy. There's got to be something going on.
Yeah, I think so too. I think 100%. So that's what brings Evan into town. So we're excited that we're connecting in person for the first time in a little while. And wanted to see if you guys had any questions. We didn't really plan this chat today. So
hello, Rosa. Does that say Rosa?
Yeah.
It's kind of small.
Yeah.
Hello, Rosa.
Small. Yep, totally. So any questions, feel free and chime in. Anything else on your mind here, Evan, that you want to chat about?
Well, I'm hoping to figure out if the whole heart palpitation thing was connected to this too, because I think it was you, or was it Nunnally, or both, that told me that you've got these, you guys can look up tooth meridian charts.
Yeah.
And you can see that these teeth, can amalgam fillings cause you to be in a chronic sympathetic state? I would say so.
I would say so. It depends on the levels, and it depends on how sensitive you are. There's a test called the MELISA test, because some people, the degree to which mercury is going to affect you is the degree to which you're making antibodies to it. So the MELISA test will actually look at antibodies to mercury, and that can kind of give you a pretty good rule of thumb of how much the mercury could be a stressor. I think it's always good to have it removed. But again, some people, they go and they remove it and it's the missing link, and other people it doesn't do anything. And the question is why. So you got to make sure all the foundational things are dialed in too.
How do you spell it? He's probably going to want to know.
What's that?
MELISA test?
Yeah, MELISA. It's almost like MELISA.
Okay.
Right? So it's like, the ELISA test, enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. It's like M, same thing. M and then ELISA, enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. So MELISA.
Rosa, she says, Dr. Justin and Evan, I have gallstones. Is surgery my only option? No.
Absolutely not. I mean, again, it depends. Like a lot of people, they come into the surgeon and they were like massively inflamed. There's an infection and a significant elevation in white blood cells, and you're in massive pain. The surgeon may push for that, but if you have a little bit of time to work on it and cut out the most common food allergens and work on HCl and enzymes and good digestion, and there could be infections like Giardia and other things lingering up there too. But of course, work on the diet and lifestyle strategies, work on the enzymes and HCl. There's if you're a patient, I have an article, you can Google it, Dr. Jonathan Wright, gallbladder article, Dr. Jonathan Wright, WRIGHT gallbladder article. There's some other foods that are even paleo friendly, like bacon, eggs, nuts, seeds, that are even paleo friendly, that may be driving gallbladder issues. So you may have to cut those out and look at Jonathan Wright's gallbladder article.
Well, there's a lady too. I actually downloaded a podcast. I didn't listen to it because it was kind of boring, but Wellness Mama did one with this gallbladder lady. I think the website, Rosa, you can look it up. I think it's gallbladderattack.com. And this lady did a whole article or a whole podcast about what can you do if you have gallstones currently, but you don't want to get surgery. She's got like a protocol for it. So I think it's gallbladderattack.com. Ryan, he said he just gets dry mouth often and was thinking that may be the cause. I mean, I get dry mouth often too. I don't know. Maybe it's gut related.
Yeah, it's hard to say. With dry mouth, the first thing I would do is just try to get more electrolytes in, right? We're just talking about our friend where electrolytes is the catch-all.
Yeah.
You can go nameless, but electrolytes, I think, are helpful. So my Topo Chico mineral water, right?
I know he's out of water. He needs a refill, but I don't want to transfer my gut bugs to you. So
it's all good. It's all good. I can wait a few minutes till we're done with this and get another Topo, or maybe even head over to the pool and do a kombucha.
Yeah. Let's look at, we got a question here on YouTube too. Tim, thanks for the feedback. We've got one here. I don't know how to pronounce that name, so we'll just answer the question. What's the underlying causes of losing sex drive for men? That's not really on topic but we didn't make a topic, so I guess we'll answer it. And what are the solutions? What would you say, losing sex drive? I mean, stress is a huge, simple one. Like
excess sympathetic stress. I mean, there's like the pregnenolone steel, where like the building blocks for all your hormones kind of go more to the inflammation side, away from the sex hormone side. A lot of people are saying that's kind of not true, or they're debunking it, but we do know from a sympathetic fight or flight response, the body is always hardwired to prioritize and deal with stress right now, and inflammation, or stress and inflammation now, healing, recovery, libido, fertility tomorrow, right? So it's like this kid that's constantly procrastinating getting his homework done. The body continues to procrastinate libido. It continues to procrastinate healing and recovery if there's chronic stress and inflammation now. So I think that's kind of like, if you look at the allocation, or maybe even the Maslow hierarchy of needs, it kind of fits into that. So it makes sense. So work on all the physical, chemical, and emotional stressors that we always talk about, and then look at the body's systems that may be under stress: gut, hormones, detox, and nutrients.
Yeah. Well, I would just say take a vacation too. I mean, so many guys, like if you go on vacation, all of a sudden your sex drive like doubles or triples.
Yeah.
You're just too stressed out.
Yeah.
So it could just be something that simple, and it sounds silly to say that, but I mean, I've gone on vacation myself, and then my sex drive's way higher than normal. So
food,
yeah,
making sure you can digest the food. That's the assumption. A lot of people say, oh, get your diet right. But then it's like, well, can you even digest that good food, right? So get your diet right. Make sure you can digest it, the food right. Make sure your sleep is right. Get to bed at least before 11. Sleep 11 to 7, 8 hours ideal. And then I would say make sure you're not over-exercising.
Bright light exposure in the morning.
Yeah.
Sunlight.
Yep.
Got to get that cortisol peaking.
Exactly.
So I think that could help. And then what are the solutions? Well, if there's gut bugs, fix the gut bugs. If there's adrenal stress, fix the adrenal stress. If you don't have enough light or you have a terrible sleep pattern, go to bed on time. I mean, that's freaking simple, but effective. Let's answer this one from Kitty, and then Ryan's got one here too. You want to read Kitty's?
Yeah. So Kitty writes in, great to see you at the same place. Love it. What about the GI map? Comes clear. The patient still has a lot of symptoms like brain fog and fatigue. So if that happens, one, we try to run an organic acid test because we can get a window into some gut bacteria metabolites, Clostridium metabolites, and fungal metabolites. If the GI map comes clear, almost always the organics would show something if those symptoms are present. And if that still came back clear and everything looked good, then I would potentially look at running the 401H or a SIBO breath test. It would just depend if there's more bloating and SIBO symptoms or there's other deeper infection symptoms. And it would just depend on the patient presentation and why I would recommend either or.
Yeah, I would agree. I think the OAT test would be great. And it's pretty rare for the GI map to show nothing, but it does miss candida all the time.
Yeah, it does. It does. If like the patient told me like, oh yeah, but I do feel really good on a low FODMAP diet, I would say, okay, let's run a breath test.
Yeah.
But if we didn't like see any correlation with symptom improvement and FODMAPs, then I may lean to run the 401H.
Or, I mean, another option would be you could just run a gut protocol. You could just throw some olive leaf, or you could just throw in maybe some berberine or something and see if you get symptom resolution. Or if the symptoms change, you're going to know you're onto something in the gut. And then maybe you kind of scrape the bowl.
Yeah, I would say I agree. I just think that 99% of the time, we're going to see something we can work
Absolutely.
on. Right.
Yeah.
Agree?
I don't like to guess and check. Yeah. It sucks. Yeah. It sucks to guess and check because then the person comes back and they're like, okay, this protocol is not working. And we're like, well, if it was a budget issue, then that's just something we have to work through. And we just try to just do one test at a time. But if it's truly that the person just wanted to hurry up and take a protocol and not test, then yeah, we can't take the blame for it because then we're kind of shooting a shotgun approach. And it can work because we're pretty darn good with the protocols. Yeah. But you want to get the best data first.
Exactly. Tim writes, what stool test do you guys prefer? Doctor's data, any good ones? We like the GI map. Doctor's data, the 3 samples good. We like the 401H. I like the GI map. And then on the organic acid side, those can be helpful. They're not quite a gut test specific, but they do give us a pretty good window. And again, feel free, if you like our information, head over to Evan Brand, notjustpaleo.com or Justin Health, and click on the store link if you want to purchase any of those from us.
Not Just Paleo's gone.
Oh, what is it now?
It's just my name. It's just
Evan Brand.
Well, actually, though, if you do go to Not Just Paleo,
it forwards over, right?
It will redirect. Yeah, I did a permanent redirect.
Smart.
But yeah, we do the GI map. So get your practitioner to get one, or if you need to get one from us, go for it.
We'll appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate the compliments there, Tim. Appreciate it. Is organic acid test or food sensitivity the best option to determine what is causing psoriasis patches on the body? I would say off the bat, just start an autoimmune paleo template first.
Amen.
Yeah, boom, explode. Start the autoimmune paleo template first, and then also work on the 6 R's. Remove the bad foods, which is kind of where the autoimmune paleo template comes in. Replace enzymes, acids, repair gut lining, adrenals, hormones. 4th R is remove the infections. That's where we got to dig deep and figure out what's happening infection-wise. 5 R, 5th R, repopulate or reinoculate. 6 R, retest. Sometimes new infections come back.
And this works. I mean, this seriously works. I had a guy last week. It was actually a husband. It was a reluctant husband of a wife. You know those clients.
Yeah.
The wife's on board, and then she's like, oh, my husband has problems, but he doesn't want to do a consult. And then eventually he's convinced to do it. He had psoriasis. We did AIP for 6 weeks while we're running the testing. Came back with a ton of gut bugs. By the time we did the follow-up review to go over the labs, his psoriasis is already like 98% better.
Love it.
Just by the diet. I mean, just AIP alone. So you have to do that. I mean, it's just crazy because like if you go to a conventional doctor, what are they going to do for psoriasis? They're going to take you to a dermatologist, and then they're going to do what? They're going to give you a steroid cream, and maybe it works for a little bit, and then you don't get to the root cause.
Exactly.
And then you come off the steroid.
Exactly. My son, Aiden, who's 9 months, I think today, 9 months. Yeah, today. Wow.
Happy birthday,
Time
Aiden.
Flies. I know. And happy 9-monther. Eggs and strawberries were causing his psoriasis.
I believe
Actually, it was eczema for him. We pulled those out.
I'm telling you, man, eggs are it.
And my wife keeps a food journal for him when we add new foods.
That's smart.
We write it down, and then we kind of wait a couple days, and if the eczema pops up, we're like, oh, okay, eggs. And then so eggs and strawberries are on his list.
Were you doing too many strawberries?
I don't know.
Like daily?
I don't know if it was too many because, at that age, like most of it ends up on them versus in their mouth, right? And I found a good cream for eczema that I've been using for a bit. I'm using it on him a bit too. That works good. It's by Pariah. I think it's.
This is different than what we were just talking about.
No, it was
the moisturizer.
It was the same one. They make one called Wonder Bomb.
Oh no, I was talking about that the CeraVe stuff.
Oh,
that's different.
That's for like severe sensitive people.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there's one called Wonder Bomb. It's the other one's Mother of All Creams. I'm pretty sure the Mother of All Creams. I'm pretty sure. Yes, Mother of All Creams is really helpful for dermatitis, psoriasis, eczema. I've had good success with that by Pariah.
I'm telling you, this guy right here finds all the stuff. I'm like, how do you even find all these things? He's always got some like unique, nuanced product that I haven't heard of. And this is another one to add to the list. So you're telling James here that he could look this up, the Mother of All Creams, and try it?
Yeah, put it in Amazon, Mother of All Creams. Give it a try.
Yeah, James, type that in and you'll find it. The brand here, it's Puriya, Puriya. And it says here 99.6 naturally derived. And they say for psoriasis, eczema, dermatitis. So there you go. We hope it helps.
Yeah, give it a try. I've had some good success with it. Okay, cool. And then I have a little periorbital dermatitis on my face. It's right here. And it was 95% gone until I put sunscreen on yesterday. Basically, I was rubbing some essential oils on my face for about 2 months too long.
What was it? What was the essential oils? What kind?
I was mixing a couple together. It was a mistake. I shouldn't have been mixing stuff like I was. And then it flared up. And then I was doing like everything except like my toner. I'd do my toner. But even that was just keeping it flared. So then now I'm doing nothing. And I do find that like the most hypoallergenic thing on the market for a moisturizer is CeraVe. There's a little bit of paraben and a couple of things I don't like, but I will tell you CERAVE. It's the best from a hypoallergenic standpoint. The ingredients aren't like awesome. Like if you went to Skin Deep or Cosmetic Safety Database, you wouldn't be like, oh my God, that's awesome. But I will tell you from an immune standpoint, it's good. And then for me, I have to just avoid those oils and stuff for at least like 1 to 2 months to let my immune system like just chill out,
Yeah. What was, is this Ryan? What was his question?
Ryan wrote, thanks guys. One last question if you can. What should your stool test look like or stool look like? Sink, float? How many times a day should you be going? Number 2. All right. So rule of thumb is 12 inches of stool a day. That's number 1. Number 2, if you Google image Bristol stool chart, you want to be about a number 4. So if you're on the constipation side, 1 or 2, it's like rabbit pellets. 7's like pure liquid diarrhea. 6 kind of moves more solid. 5 more solid. 4 is like right in the middle. Like if you look at the Paul Check, How to Eat, Move, and Be Healthy, that's like the poopy policeman, right? And you want about 12 inches of stool a day.
I don't know that. The poopy policeman?
Oh, dude, right there. Look, it's on my wall.
Oh, yeah. He's got it over here.
Right there. I keep it right on my office wall. It's called the poopy lineup.
All right. We would show you guys, but we'd have to take it off the wall and it's mounted, but it's a funny image. It's like these different.
Dude, I got you over my house and you're already talking crap already. Come on, seriously.
These different poops with
talking crap.
With the spotlights on them. That's hilarious.
I know, it's a good one. I had that in my office, and I had an office in California.
That's what it should look like, kind of like a banana, give or take. And then how often should you poop? I mean, at least once.
But I had that in my office in California in the bathroom. People
you did?
Go to the bathroom, and it's sitting right there. And it would just be a great conversation starter.
That's awesome.
Patients would be like, hey, my poopy policeman's kind of like that or that.
Yeah.
So number 4, Bristol stool chart, relatively solid. Ideally, less 3 wipes or less, at least 12 inches of stool a day.
Yep. Rose, I hope Dr. Justin's going to be on the Candida Summit. Of course he is.
Boom. Already was.
Done.
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe.
July 9th.
justinhealth.com/candida.
Let's make sure that works.
justinhealth.com/candida should be the link where you all should be going. So if you're listening
there it is.
now, justinhealth.com/candida.
Will it let you share the screen? I almost want to show people this. Yeah. I mean, it's getting close to prime time. It's almost June.
Let's make sure they see it. All right, I'm going to do a little screen share action.
Yeah. Let's go
promote this here. All right.
You guys got to check this out. So this is my event. And of course, Justin is part of it. And then he's the only person that's on there twice.
Yes.
Yep.
Very fortunate. And you on my summit as well, the Thyroid Reset Summit. So justinhealth.com/candida. Check the summit out. Amazing experts. Again, a lot of people that have gut issues, Candida is typically kind of connected in there at some way. It may not be the big thing. It may be a peripheral thing. It may be the big thing. So
look, let's scroll down. Let's go see your pretty face and my face on there too.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you get my free book.
Yeah, look at that. Wow.
That's a registration gift. I didn't know that they were doing that. That's cool.
Great. Look at that. Antibiotics, high sugar diets. Totally.
I'm telling you, Candida Summit, this is going to be one of the biggest of the year.
We got Ben Lynch there.
Look at this lineup.
That's great, man. Got Wendy there. Perfect. Love it. Dr. Osborne. Look at you. You're even a featured speaker.
I know. Well, of course, on your own summit, you'll be a featured speaker on yours.
Oh, Dr. Kalish, Dr. John. Oh, look at this guy right here.
Oh, dude, look at that lineup right there.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that lineup. Klinghart's there.
That's a functional medicine mafia.
Yeah. The Wolfman. Perfect.
I'm telling you.
This is going to be, man. It's going to be a great summit. I'm really happy to be a part of that. And then while you're there too, everyone, head over to Thyroid Reset Summit.
Yeah. Do they have a page for you yet? Boom, yep. An early registration. Look at that logo. It looks great.
Subscribe. Absolutely. So
yeah, so really Justin event's going to be fun. As you see the dates there, September. So we're hoping that our 2 events are like the biggest. So the keto summit.
Yes.
I don't know if this is supposed to be private or not, but let's just say well over 50,000 registrants.
Wow, amazing.
So
that was a great summit.
I want to beat it.
Yeah,
I want to beat the 50.
I think you could do it. JustinHealth.com/Keto Edge. Keto Edge is the link for that. Did you have one for that?
I did not. No.
Did you affiliate for
that?
I did
not. I did not promote it. I was too busy promoting a bunch of other stuff. But it was a very successful event.
Yeah, JustinHealth.com/Keto Edge. That's Dr. David Jockers. He just had a child too this last week or two, which is great. So I know David's had the summit going on and the kid coming into the world. So that must have been a lot, multitasking.
I hope he's taking his adrenal support.
I know. Absolutely.
Had to ask him.
Exactly. Rosa writes in, hope that Justin's going to be in the. Oh, we already answered that one. Was there anything else we didn't answer here, guys?
I don't think on Facebook. Let's go back on. Let's go look on the YouTube because you closed that chat box out.
Yeah, perfect. I need an app, man, that allows us to go live on everything at once.
That would be cool.
Okay, cool. Hey, Sam.
Yo, Samuel, how you doing?
Can a person get taller after puberty? If so, what amino acids and supplements can help? Well, once your growth plates close, you can't. I mean,
yeah, you're toast.
Well, if you get a pituitary tumor, right, and the anterior pituitary tumor that causes what's called acromegaly, which is after your growth plates close, you kind of get like a deformation. You can kind of see it a little bit in Tony Robbins, how he's got that like kind of Cro-Magnon jaw.
Oh.
He had a little bit of acromegaly. You know who diagnosed Tony's acromegaly? Deepak Chopra.
Really?
He was an endocrinologist at I think Mass General or Beth Israel in Boston at the time.
How did he figure it out? I wonder.
I mean, they probably just ran an HGH or HGH suppression
His
test.
levels are too high or something.
And you know how they run the HGH suppression test?
What?
They actually give you glucose and they watch your growth hormone drop. So what does that tell you?
Oh my God.
It tells you that excess carbohydrate and sugar will actually decrease growth hormones.
Well, I bought some pineapple. You think I'm going to be all right then?
Well, I mean, it's different when you do something like that too, because number one, you're getting a whole bunch of nutrients, right? And antioxidants. So you're actually getting a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, I mean, if you did that too much for sure. Yeah. And you weren't burning it up, that makes a lot of sense.
I bought the pineapple because I'm hoping with the bromelain, I'll be able to heal up my cuts sooner.
The enzymes will be good. Absolutely.
Y'all wish me luck. It's not going to be too fun, but hopefully I'll be back next week and be back on with
you're gonna
no chipmunk face.
Yeah, you're gonna be rock solid. James writes that my mother was on gabapentin for nerve pain. I think it's also Neurontin, isn't it? For nerve pain, but allegedly was the cause of edema in her legs and feet. 2 weeks off, and the medication and edema is still there. No heart or lung issues, just some. So
then he put past SIBO and gut issues.
Okay, so number one is I'd make sure the inflammation in the diet was like really good. I make sure like the diet stuff is super clean. I throw in the ginger. The ginger is a really good anti-inflammatory, and it's a good anticoagulant. So that'll keep whatever's causing the edema. It'll keep things flowing and moving. You could always do a rebounder or a vibration plate to help kind of support the lymphatics. Ginger will help the lymphatics as well. So I would start with that first before you did anything else.
There is a formula. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah, it's the formula you're thinking of is Lymphagogue by Ermfarb.
Well, no, there's another one.
Okay. Oh.
And I didn't want to say it because I didn't know. Oops. I didn't know if this was the right name, but I'm pretty sure this is it. Let's see if I'm right. I want to see what was in. Oh, yeah, here it is. I think it was some type of diuretic. Let's go to our herb section. Just taurine.
Just taurine.
What?
Taurine and B6.
I thought it was something fancy. Okay.
There's another one called Lymphagogue by Herb Farm. That's a pretty good one too that you can use, 30 to 60 drops in water twice a day. And the ginger, I think, will be good too.
Thanks, Naveen. I hope I do get soon better.
You're going to do great. Cool. And then, hey guys, is there a best timing for anti-estrogen supplement? Well, just looking at your name there. Oh man, that's a hard name to pronounce.
I don't know how to pronounce it either.
I'm not sure if that's male or female, so I don't know the context of that. Oh, hey, Hannah just chimed in.
Hi, honey.
But regarding male or female, the best anti-estrogen is going to be just eating your cruciferous green veggies. Number one. Number two, not getting food with pesticides on it. And number three, not putting your foods in plastics. And that'd be the first best thing to do for anti-estrogen.
Yeah, anti-estrogen supplement. Is there a best timing? I don't even know what they're talking about.
I'm not sure timing-wise. I don't think so. But, I mean, you can do DIM, diindol methane. You can do indole-3 carbinol, which gets converted by DIM.
The sulforaphane.
Yeah, sulforaphane, which is a sulfur amino acid compound.
Broccoli extract, if you look up, or just grow your own broccoli sprouts. We did it. It stunk so bad.
Yeah, totally.
With the mason jar. We did that last year.
Yep.
You get the broccoli sprouting seeds.
Yep.
Hello, babe. Hey, do you remember when we did that? We got the people are like, who's babe? My wife is watching on Facebook here. You remember when we did the broccoli sprouts, the seeds, and then we put it in the mason jar and we ate the broccoli sprout. It was strong.
Oh, wow.
Like straight sulfur.
I know Merkova talks like it's 100 times more potent.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, if you're on a budget, I think the broccoli sprouts are huge.
They're cheap too. I mean, it was like, I don't know, $10 and it was like 1,000. You could never eat that many sprouts. Yeah. It was insane.
Totally. Cool. And then Christian writes in, how long does it take to get off omeprazole, which is like Prilosec, before the rebound effect stops? It's hard to say. I mean, I would never take someone off unless we dialed in the digestive support. Like I'd want to make sure we'd have HCl, enzymes, and digestive support dialed in. I want to make sure we'd have the food changes dialed in too. So it's not just taking someone off, it's making all the other changes too.
Yeah, you can't, if you just go cold turkey off of an acid blocker, you could have issues. So yeah, we always do some type of enzyme, but some cases, no HCl.
Some cases, no HCl, and we may not even do bitters or ACV, apple cider vinegar, or even lemon. We may just do just the enzymes to start and then work in the bitters.
Or we do like a GI Soothe, or you've got one, what is it, GI Restore?
Yeah, like glutamine.
Yeah, like a leaky gut formula. We may do that first as we're weaning off the acid blocker. Now, we never can legally say, hey, stop taking your prescribed drug. But if it just so happens to be that you heal up your gut, you're bringing in the gut healing nutrients, then you bring in enzymes, and then maybe you go every other day with your acid blocker, you could be okay. You could get away with it.
Yeah, and then just make sure your food's pre-digested, nothing raw, everything cooked. Of course, if you want to err on the side of putting it more in a crock pot or soup form, that's also helpful to make sure you can absorb it well.
So that's no salads. I mean, I have so many people that eat salads and they stop eating salad and they feel better.
Yep.
So that's like low-hanging fruit. Look
100%.
at James. Look at James. James is hungover. Dr. J, I overdid it with the Tito's this weekend. Do you think the distilling process will clean the GMO component of the corn-based vodka?
Yeah, Tito's is pretty good. They filter it like 7X. I'm good with them. You can always do Belvedere too, which they get it from potatoes. Okay?
What's Deep Eddy? They had Deep Eddy on the airplane. I had a free coupon, but they were like, you can't. I was going to bring it to you, and they're like, you can't take it off the plane. I'm like, well, I'm not going to drink the what is it, vodka?
Dude, that's the drunkest I've ever seen my wife is on Deep Eddy's vodka, because they have one that's like a Deep Eddy's Ruby Red.
They had a grapefruit. Is that the one?
That's it. And like you can't taste the vodka. It feels like you're just having like Kool-Aid or something.
Oh my God.
And it is like unbelievable. So you got to be careful with that. But number one, the key is have one of these in between each meal or between each drink, because that gets the minerals in, because a lot of the issues with the hangover come from the minerals.
Yep.
And then number two is, some charcoal.
Yep.
Right? Activated charcoal, baby, right there.
No free brand deals.
Yeah, no free brand deals here. And then 1 to 2 per drink. 1 to 2 per drink. And then, of course, afterwards, you can always do some sulfur amino acids. So like we do, like in my line, detox aminos, but it's got like all the sulfur ones, glycine, glutamine, taurine, methionine, those things. And you can also do liposomal glutathione,
NAC,
vitamin C, and acetylcysteines in that product too. But NAC by itself is still great. Yeah.
Yep.
Totally.
Yep. We had a question from somebody with not really a name, more of like initials here. They said a zonulin score of 394.1. What's next?
You got leaky gut.
That's a leaky gut. Yeah. What's next? You got to dial in the diet. You got to figure out why is your zonulin so freaking high. Probably gluten is the one. If you're not on a gluten-free diet, then you need to be. And if you have gut bugs, then you got to fix those to get that zonulin down. And should you just go take a bunch of leaky gut supplements? No. I mean, you're going to waste your money.
A lot of people out there doing webinars on that.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Like the missing thing.
Leaky gut, fix your leaky gut. And it's like, okay, there's a step before that, multiple steps before that. It's so annoying because from a marketing perspective, it sounds sexy. I even heard a radio ad the other day. I sent it to my wife. It was a lady who was talking about like parasites and leaky gut on a radio advertisement. I thought, wow, parasites are becoming mainstream.
I know.
But then it was like glutamine and aloe.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not going to kill your parasites.
No, it won't kill it. Absolutely. What's the best time to take probiotics to get them in, to save them from stomach acid, to maximize the benefit? I mean, I do first thing in the morning and then first thing before bed. But then I have the Megaspore that I do with food that's acid resistant. So it depends, I think.
Yeah.
Strains.
Yeah. I always have people do it before bed just because you're not competing with stomach acid and you're not competing with digestion. Cool. We have not tried. I don't know. I don't want to speak for you. I have not tried infrared light therapy. I had several companies try to, they actually wanted to give me a demo version or something of a red light therapy device. And I was just like, I'm not interested. Is it cool? Does it work? I mean, probably does something. I just haven't played with it.
I've seen little things. I've tried a couple of things. They've won a lot of the seminars. They put it up their nose. And then
I've seen that. Yeah.
So
why?
I mean, I think that they find like there's bacteria and viruses hiding in there, so to kill it. And I think it also can get over the brain.
Speaking of viruses, I have the X-Lear. I need to go squirt that spray up my nose. I brought it. I'm going to spray all the bacteria from the plane out of my nostrils.
Oh, yeah, totally. So outside of that, guys, I think we answered everything. We're going to go jump in and do a little lunch action here, but phenomenal. Glad we were able to do this in person. Hope you enjoyed today's chat. Anything else, Evan?
I'll have to fly down here next week.
I know, man. We'll make it happen. I love it.
All right.
I'll head up to Louisville, Kentucky soon, too.
See you guys. Take care,
guys. Bye.
Got a question for Dr. J? Go to BeyondWellnessRadio.com and click the questions button. Then tune in to hear the answer. Also, if you like the show, click below to review us on iTunes. For more Beyond Wellness Radio, go to BeyondWellnessRadio.com.